Hello guys, in today's video, we are going to present to you the top 5 best step drill bit available on the market today. We made this list from our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers. Check out the description to find out their prices and more information. We've included the links in the description below. If you're here for the first time on our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell button for the daily video notification. So without further ado, let's get started. The number 1 position is dominated by Neko 10193A titanium bits Unibits. These Neko bits are made of HSS with titanium coating and have 135 degrees split point tip. They are the best Unibits for drilling holes in plastic, aluminum, copper, stainless steel and many other types of sheet metal. Titanium coating helps to reduce overheating of the cutting edge. 2 fluid design clears chips faster, 3 flatted shank fits into power tools chuck more securely and eliminates sleep. And Nekos are not the best Unibit for stainless and hardened steel and better use cobalt bit. But for plastic, wood and thin metal sheets, they are perfect. And I don't recommend starting a new hole with these bits except maybe in a very soft material. If you make an occasional modification of some boxes or other products made of soft sheet metal, they are more than enough. 1/2 inches bit is long and has small steps so it can peel material in thin layers. The 3/4 inches has larger steps so it has a difficulty of engaging thick materials. Bits work wonderfully, and just remember with metal, go slow and use cutting oil. The case they come in is so ready to be abused in your tool bag but will certainly keep it safe. If you really need to drill thick stainless steel with HSS and titanium Neko bit, you can do it. If you want to know about the latest price of the Neko 10193A titanium Unibits, check the description box. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Irwin Industrial Tools 10234CB. These Unibits made of M35 grade cobalt HSS designed with radial conceived fluid, 3 flatted shank and speed point tip. It is the best Unibit for drilling precise round holes with a smooth, clean finish in a variety of tough materials like stainless steel, sheet metal, aluminum, fiberglass, plastics, plexiglass and wood. The cobalt high-speed steel provides increased life for tough applications and the speed point tip penetrates fast and doesn't require a pilot or starting hole. Permanent laser edge sizes inside fluid are easy to read for precise control during the hole enlarging process. A little pricey at about $30 but worth something that doesn't sleep and goes through like butter. Excellent craftsmanship and not a flaw in the design. The number 3 position is held by titanium strap drill bit. The best Unibit for mold materials, steel, brass, aluminum and copper. It is coated in tie and made in 2 fluted design. Super cheap and works fine in mild steel. It is a decent bit and it works. If you want to get the start perfection, then use the Unibit to go to the size of the threads on the knockout punch and you won't have to use the harsh materials on the punch to center it. My frontline Unibits are Irwin, but I have been starting to buy cheap ones to keep in stock. They cut not so bad, last not so long as the brands, but they are cheap enough to toss when they start losing their edge. Is this video making value to your search? If yes, please do like, share and comment. Next at number 4 of AVN 3-piece Unibit set made of M2 steel. It is a M2 bit set and bits are tie coated and have 2 fluid design. For the price, it is really the best Unibit, little and cheap kit. The case is very nice and a handy place to keep them and great set to have in toolbox. I used the bit punch clearance holes for 1/2 inches and 3.4 inches conduit through hardened steel grids in my metal building. I used cutting oil and ran it with a Milwaukee 1/2 inches variable speed drill at pretty slow speeds. I drilled over 100 holes with that bit and it still works. The steel was so hard that I quit trying to use knockout punches on it after about 8 holes, and the plumber stripped the threads on a punch after 2 holes. I believe on the mild steel boxes it should last even longer if not ran too fast. If you have already used any of these products, do let us know through a comment. It will help others to avoid the buy. Finally, at number 5, I have Capri Tools COZ Titanium Step Drill Bit. Capri Tools are the best Unibits among low price. They have 3/8" shank with 3 slip-resistant flat sides, double fluid for convenience, self-starting. For steel, copper, stainless steel, plastic, aluminum and other thin materials. It is the best Unibit in low-cost segment, but it does not work good for stainless steel. Only thin sheets, and in other soft materials it delivers a clean hole without burrs. And about self-starting, and you need a center punch one, at least on steel. The numbers rub off quickly. Sometimes I sharpen cheap Unibits, and if it's a true Unibit, the fluid is cut with a radius milling cutter on a cordal pad to provide a back rake angle to the cutting edge. To sharpen it, I dress a 1/4 inches or 3/8 inches wide type 1 grinding wheels to a radius roughly equal to that of the fluid. Holding the bit to the wheel, grind the radius to undercut the fluid face on the cutting edge side. Keep grinding lightly until the tool sharpens up, and being careful to maintain the positive back rake of the fluid. It should only require a few quick applications to the wheel to bring it back unless it's totally trashed. For many other brands such as Milwaukee use a type 1 wheel dressed up to a wedge face or a type 11 or 12 cup wheel. Grind away a little bit of the cutting edge face until it sharpens up. The true Unibits with the radius fluids can be sharpened a substantial number of times if you keep them sharp to the corners and don't break down. The other types can be sharpened a few times, but they are a much cheaper design and don't have a lot of extra metal to allow for sharpening. That's all for today. We upload famous tool review videos in every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notifications.